Inside the foam, there are these vacuum insulated panels.
There's a lot to consider when it comes to how COVID-19 vaccinations will get from point A, this dispatch facility in Yellowknife, to point B, into the arms of 75% of the Northwest Territories' adults over the next few months. The N.W.T. COVID-19 response team describes the Moderna vaccine as something more delicate than an egg.
As soon as we take a vial out of the cooler, we can't move it again. So we keep everything in the cooler as long as possible, and then we need to take it out. So we're timing exactly, calculating our doses to make sure that we don't have too much that's left over that we can waste.
This cooler is something of a treasure chest, keeping the precious doses frozen during big moves to communities. The N.W.T. was only able to secure 5 from the national stockpile during a global shortage.
Again, adds to the complexity of this problem is to ensure that we only take out as much as we need to use at that moment. And sometimes it's a matter of making sure that we have 10 people in the room ready to go, take out a vial, let it come to room temperature, and immunize those 10 people. So
this is about the size that it takes for 100 doses of vaccine.
The logistics team began administering the Moderna vaccine in late December. But racism in medical care for Indigenous Northerners has created many questions about the vaccine. The territorial government says they've had information sheets translated into Indigenous languages, and interpreters will be part of the vaccine rollout in communities.
I am hoping that that will deal with a lot of vaccine hesitancy, but we keep saying that we will be making multiple trips to communities. So if at the end of the day someone is not comfortable getting vaccinated on the day that it's offered, there will be another opportunity at a later time.
But many community members are eagerly rolling up their sleeves, like elders in Paulatuk, who are high priority for vaccinations this week.
This virus has aimed at one particular generation in the world, and those are the elders. I grew up listening to legends and stories about how to take care of your elders. I hope that they all get the needle. They need the right information, right interpreters, and encouragement.
In a territory of 44,000, with half living in remote communities, getting the vaccine out will mean continued careful planning. Charlotte Mort Jacobs, APTN National News, Yellowknife.